Well, well, well. I know what you guys are thinking. Where have you been, girl? And let me tell you, I've been here. I haven't gone anywhere. I haven't done anything interesting or new to tell or that is worth telling. I've been trying to get my equipment working again. Didn't know if it was my microphone, didn't know if it was my interference box, the cords. Like, I didn't know. Only thing I knew is that the headphones worked because I could hear sound, but it would cut in and out. However, when I first started doing podcasts, I had downloaded this application called Audiocy or something like that. And Audiocy, Audacity. It looks like Audacity, but it's probably like Audiocy, but I don't know. But I'm a Mac person. I'm an Apple person, right? So I have my MacBook. So I decided to use GarageBand because I mean it's what I used when I was in high school when I was in TV production, and I was like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I want to say that's the issue, but I don't know. You guys tell me. Do I sound good? Like, obviously, I'm gonna hear the playback of this, but like, do I sound good? You know, honestly, I think if something's actually like seriously wrong with my equipment and I have to replace it, and not just like let it rest, I honestly think I might not give up podcasting like completely, but I would definitely have to take a step back longer than the break that I did. I think the last time I did an episode was obviously last year. Not a joke anymore. Ugh. And I want to say like before Christmas. Before Christmas, before the holiday season, I did it since Christmas and New Year's was on a Wednesday last year. So I'm gonna say before Christmas is when the last episode I did. And last you guys heard of me, 2024, the final couple of months did a number on your girl. I had my eye surgery. Update: it's been 5 months since I've had my surgery. Five? It probably hasn't been like five exactly, but come next week, February. Next week, February. Next week of February, it'll be 5 months, and then March will be 6 months. And I don't know, it just goes to show how fast time is because I remember just laying in my couch, like, I can't see. I want to rub the crap out of my eyes, and I can't. And here I am now. I rub my eyes, sometimes it hurts. Newsflash: if you're thinking about having eye surgery, follow the instructions they give you. Sometimes I lack with taking my eye drops, and it's like, well, my eyes aren't dry. I could, moisten them up with my tears and whatnot. It's not enough. It's not enough. And I have to keep reminding myself that it is not enough because it truly isn't enough. But I'm learning with that. March, I'll go in for my 6 month. I haven't seen them since my 3 month back in December. So that's exciting. Your girl's going to turn 24 this year, in 2 weeks to be exact. I think in the beginning, when I was realizing, like, oh my God, I'm going to be 24, I was like a little scared. And I've never been scared of a birthday. And I know it's only going to get worse, but I'm going to try my best to nip it in the bud now. I think the only reason I'm scared to turn 24 is because, like, when I think about turning 24, I think about the fact that it was just my 21st birthday. I think about the fact how I was just like out, just cackling, living life, just not having a care in the world. And now at 23, it's like 24. Starting to get serious. Like, it's starting to get a little like scary. It's like, should I be married? Should I have kids? Should I be on kid number one or kid number two? Or, it's just so many things that goes in the air. I do hope by time I turn 25 at least I'll have a degree. I won't have my bachelor's, but I hope to have my associates. I have faith that this will be the year I get my associates, so we'll see about that. Not only did work do a number on me, but school did a number on me. But I can't blame school entirely. That was my fault. I chose the course. I fully had the option to do one class, and I was like, no, I don't want to fall behind. I don't want to. And so I did two classes, and that second class was horrible. Even though I've had that teacher before, I just completely embarrassed myself in so many ways. Honestly, if I could go back in time, uh, when it comes to my education, there's so much I would have did. I would have like not gone to the first school, the first online school I chose. I would have not did that and immediately went with the one that I'm at now. Because it's not bad. I know there's better options out there, but I like the one I'm at. I would have done classes in person when I was still living in North Carolina, and then take all the little easy ones online. As I'm nearing the end of my degree, I have all the hard ones, math and science. Those are my weakness, and I knocked it out the park with English and history. So that's quite something. But I wish I could go back in time and do that. And if I couldn't go that far back, and I could only go 6 months back, I wouldn't have registered to take that second class because I was still recovering from eye surgery. I should have just stuck with the first one. The first one was a literature based class, and the second one was history. And like I said, I excel at history, but history requires a lot of reading and a lot of understanding. English is my natural subject. Like I can come on, like I may not speak proper, my grammar not me the best when I'm like verbally talking, but you tell me to talk and put it on paper, yeah, it's gonna be really good. And then history is my close second, but that was not how your girl's fall semester went last year. But I decided to take spring semester off and just really focus on like myself and getting back to it. I really had to go back and forth that decision because it's like you're gonna just like overwhelm yourself out and you're gonna be in the same predicament that you were last year. But I've made a little deal with myself to really put my best foot forward, um, and get that degree. Is what I really want. So that's what I'm working with. That's what I'm gonna do. What else? That really, yeah, nothing's really happened. Oh, my car was broken into. Nothing was taken. But that was a really awful way to start the New Year's. Just really awful, and the circumstances that were going around during that time didn't make it any better. So I just wanted to cry. I probably would have like, I don't know. I want to say I would have cried regardless of what was going on during that period of time, but it was really sad. My car got broken into. Now I got to pay for a new window. Finally updated my tints that I've been meaning to update since I got my car back in 2020 of December. So finally got that updated. But yeah, me and Delilah are just living our best life, chilling, vibing, doing our best. I'm doing my best to get through the day, and I'm so thankful. I definitely feel like 2025. I've definitely and what's the word? I'm like I'm not projecting because I'm not giving it off. It's all within myself. Happiness and just not really happiness, but just positivity. I'm still gonna be me, but something about that. So hopefully, I figure out how to work my new um, recording format that I've had this entire time, but I decided to use GarageBand, and that's no bueno. Hopefully, I learned to make it a little better, tweak it, so I sound good. If I don't sound good, let me know. If you didn't notice, I didn't say, hey, welcome back. Because, like, I should be welcoming myself back because I haven't neglected it, but I had moments where I could have, like, hey, let's figure out what's going on with the equipment. And I kind of just, like, brushed it off. But January, I barely worked. All the snow and just the coldness that plagued up here. And February, you know, just a one woman dance, holding down the fort, especially this week by myself. Not scary, not worried because it was a short week because of the holiday for President's Day. But yeah, that's something to enjoy for the time being. And then March, I'll be on leave, supposedly. Um, don't know what I'm gonna do for my birthday. Um, it's kind of sad. I feel like I have nobody to celebrate my birthday with this year. Like, I do and I don't, but like, I don't know. I want to do something fun, but I mean, you can only ask for so much. And I think the number one thing, I just want out of my birthday is just, what's my saying? Peace, happiness, and I want to say love or prosperity, one of those two, or joy. I don't know. It's something over there, but I just kind of just want, just a. But the older I get, the more I'm just like learning about myself, which is really what life and navigating your 20s is all about. And as I, you know, step into my mid 20s, I don't look back at what I did as a joke or like, oh my God, that's so stupid. I kind of just look back and it's like, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Because there's a lesson to be learned in everything, whether you like it or not, whether it's good or bad, there's a lesson to be learned. And hopefully you remember that should it ever appear again in front of you or to somebody else to, help them and show them guidance. I'm a girl who was in therapy for 2 years. Pretty sure if somebody was to look at me, they want to think I was a girl who's in therapy, and that's fine. I don't need you to know that I was a girl that went to therapy, but I did for 2 years. And I've been out of therapy for I think May of this year would make 2 years that I haven't been in therapy for real. I have a therapist here. Do I really talk to them? No. It's so hard to form a connection with a therapist. People always say, you have friends you could talk to. It's like, having a therapist is bigger than having somebody who you could talk to, who can lend an ear. It's way bigger. I hope that, I don't know what I hope that, one, I hope I'm more consistent with my podcast because I really do like my podcast. And I think that's what I've been missing from my life these past couple of months is my podcast. I definitely could have made some episodes during my snow days in, but that's nor here nor there. But moving forward, I would like to do more. Unfortunately, if I do have to get like a new microphone, a new system, that's hundreds of dollars, guys. Remember, I don't get paid to do this. I do this for my own enjoyment. And the fact that I've been doing this since like I want to say like 2020, let's say two, is wild, and I still haven't hit 100 episodes. But I haven't hit 100 episodes because I don't do episodes weekly ish, kind of like if there's a holiday or holiday period coming up, it's like we're just gonna take that week off, especially depending on when that holiday falls on, i.e. like Christmas and New Year's. I didn't do an episode and my system wasn't working. What else? I'm kind of just going with the motions, guys. Going with the motions. There's not a lot that I seek out or want to seek out, but I will make it like my job to like just show more love to the podcast because I do love my podcast. The Review for Fuse is everything for me. I always get the notification because I'm a calendar girl. I put everything in my calendar. I do get the notifications, and it's been really sad these past couple of weeks seeing like, oh, post your episode, or ooh, new episode. It's like, but I really don't have a new episode. Not only was, like I said, the system not working and, me just lollygagging around it, but like nothing good has been on TV. I've been watching 90 Day Fiancé Last Resort. However, the past 2 weeks, I want to say 2 weeks because I did not watch this week or last week's episode. I kind of haven't been watching it. I've been stuck on The Rookie. I'm on season 4 or 5, somewhere around there. I want to say season 5 now. Yeah, Season 5 is right behind me. I'm on season 5 now, The Rookie. I literally only started watching it because I was watching Will Trent. All these shows are on Hulu, by the way, except 90 Days. You can find that on Max. I was watching Will Trent, and then I woke up, and, like, The Rookie was on, and I kind of was just like, I'm hooked. Or it goes Will Trent, then High Potential, which I've been meaning to watch, and then, like, that popped up when I woke up from, my TV watching me sleep. And then watching High Potential, and then The Rookie popped up. So I'm like rotating ish between The Rookie, Will Trent, and High Potential. I have to catch up on The Rookie, so I've been watching that more, trying to get it into the atmosphere. I don't think anything's good. Honestly, I think since being off the show, the only good thing that came out during that time was the Netflix movie, Tyler Perry's movie, The Triple Eight. Um, yeah, the Triple Eight, three Triple Eight. That was a really good movie. I watched it with my friend. We both enjoyed it. We liked it. Did not cry. Me personally, I don't think that's a movie that you cry about. But it is kind of not kind of. It is cool to know about history. It's Black History Month. I'm not a Black history buff person. Like, I know all Black history facts. I just know history facts in general. But when it comes to Black history, something like that, especially in the military and like not really known about, it's like, oh my God, when you go on TikTok and you see the comments about it, when it comes to movies like that or Hidden Figure, and it's like these people, these minorities that you don't know anything about, the stories that you learn. I don't know, it makes you want to be proud of who you are and just be thankful for those that came before you. And now I don't work at NASA, and I've actually never seen Hidden Figures, but knowing that, a black woman could be seen as smart is like everything. I have Beyonce's Homecoming album from Coachella, which I have to watch in the month of February because it is Black history. Okay. I think in her song Freedom, it's not Freedom, but you know when I say it, she has Malcolm X in it, and it's like I want to say Malcolm X. If it's not Malcolm X, oopsie. But like the most unprotected woman in most unprotected person in America is a black woman, and all this stuff, and it just speaks to like just so many things that like just women in general go through and have overcome this past century, and even going forward. Even former Vice President Kamala Harris. It just shows so much, and it's nice to know. Or I think people forget in America that women's history, Black history, just history in general. It doesn't have to be American history, just history. It's being made every day all across the world. So that is definitely something that makes you proud. I know my family is proud of me. I'm proud of them. Um, Things like that. I think what I love about the month of February so much is not because it's a short, sweet month, um, but it's just honestly 28 or 29 days to just showcase the amazing heritage that you come from or that you got to know and read about. They didn't teach that type of stuff when I was in school. Pretty sure they don't teach it now these days because I heard the curriculum is even worse. But it definitely registers. And it makes me want to learn more. It just makes me want to keep learning. As much as like I hate school, I love knowledge. I love learning. I love like, oh, that's nice to know. I love things like that. So it's really, really, really interesting. Valentine's Day just passed. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. And I feel like people think like, you're single. You're just bitter. That's why you don't celebrate Valentine's Day. It's like, no. The meaning behind Valentine's Day is actually a really dark one. So maybe you should like look that up. When I tell people like, yeah, I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day, I am never gonna like shit on you and be like, you shouldn't celebrate it because this and that. Celebrate whatever you want, sweetheart. I do not care. But me personally, I don't celebrate it. And it's kind of like Christmas. Like Jesus wasn't born in December, but we celebrate Christmas, not just here in America, but in a lot of places. So and Christmas is seen as a federal holiday. Valentine's ain't, but just things like that, stuff like that. The school shooting that happened in Florida happened on Valentine's Day, and it's so sad because that specific Valentine's Day, me and my friends had went all out. I was so nice. I was definitely the kid in elementary school I wanted like the cutest little cards and my lollipops and all that things. So it's not like I, always hated the holiday. I don't hate the holiday. I just see it as a very somber occasion. That's just me. Even falling the year after Valentine's Day, it just seemed like really sad in the community. For where I grew up, it just really seemed sad. So it's like, I just think I'm just gonna take the L. We got like an anniversary's nice, but we don't have to celebrate Valentine's Day. I don't need that as I might seem, and it's not a necessity. It's not necessary. It's not me, but I did Galentine's with two of my friends, and that was fun. I really didn't want to do it because like I just don't. I love love. I just don't do Valentine's Day. That's two different things. But at the end of the day, it was really nice. The whole aura and setting, good vibes all around. Good drinks, so good drinks. Cause boy, we had a time that night. My knee still hurts. Like it's about to be like 5 days, and my knee still hurts from just laughing and falling and just. Oh my God, my sides were hurting so bad, and I'm thinking I'm sick or something, and I truly think it's just because, like, I was laughing so much that, like, the liver, the kidney, the stomach, everything was just like, she needs to stop. She's gulping down this food, she's gulping down these drinks, she's laughing and cackling, like, it just had to stop, but it was really, really fun. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what we get into this year. A little late to the year. Chinese New Year's already happened, didn't it? Um, maybe I should just start my episodes after that. But yeah, we'll see what we get into this year with shows and movies. I always say I'm hopeful, but I'm really hopeful that some good shows and movies would come out. I am always open to recommendations, and like I will actually watch it, even if I know right away I hate it. I will still watch it because I feel like you gotta give things a chance, and I really want to give an honest review. So if I only watch 5 minutes, that's not a good review. I need to watch it to its entirety. I don't gotta watch the whole season, but like 1-2 episodes and you good. So we'll see how that goes. But I don't know, guys. I'm really excited to see if I could like I don't know, get my viewers back, the little that I had, because I've been gone for like almost 2 months. But I have faith that I shall get there, for I am D'Avion Wright, and I will. I will keep doing this no matter what. Like, I don't care. If I keep taking these long breaks and then popping back up, I don't care. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, this does not pay me. I do have a job, okay? I do have to go back to school. I do have to sleep, take care of my dog, who is literally my daughter, myself, and just live my best life. But I will continue doing this podcast no matter what, because it will always be me against them. I'm just saying, me against them. But I think I've taken up enough time, and I've been gone for too long. However, I'll see you guys next week for a brand new episode of the Review for Views podcast, and I shall bring something good to the table. Until then, happy listening, y'all.